Hello, this is Crypto Neptune, and I'm on to do a crypto market update. So we'll look at the crypto market as a whole. We'll see what's trending and talk about my thoughts on some of these projects. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice, and you should always do your own research. And thank you to those who like my videos. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, I ask that you hit that subscribe button as it'll greatly help me out. So let's look at the top gainers. The top gainers, Immutable X. So it's up 18.90%. And they specifically, specialize in NFTs and gaming. So that's kind of their niche. But, a nice little uptick there for Immutable X. Internet Computer is an interesting one. It's up 6.91%. And pretty much it's the internet on the blockchain. It is a decentralized internet, is the short and sweet of it, right? And let's take a quick look at Internet Computer. So here's the interesting thing with Internet Computer. It's ranked number 35. And, we did a little bit digging, and its all-time high back in 2021 was $700. Now, I'm not saying it's going to range back up into that amount. It's hard to say with these things because, again, there's always new projects coming on to the blockchain. However, even if it were to do like half of that and go to 350, right? And, potentially maybe scooping up a few at these cheap prices, it could be something. So, again, not financial advice, but I plan to do a little bit more research on Internet Computer and as a whole to kind of see what's going on there and go from there. And then Kaspa has been over the last couple of weeks again, it's been trending in a positive direction over the last, month. Well, I guess I'd say over the last week and a half, it's been a lot of Kaspa talk, and it has currently reached all-time highs. It is a layer one blockchain solution. So it's sitting at 14 cents, right around all-time highs. And, with these layer ones, again, it could be potential for a little bit more room for that to run in the bull run, right? But, always wait for a pullback on some of these first, buy on the red days is kind of how I see it. So look for maybe a pullback on Kaspa. And if that's something you're interested in, take a look. And, Near Protocol up 7.19%. And here are the top losers. Dogecoin down 2.62%, right? Doge, I anticipate a next bull run. It got around like a little over that 70-cent mark last bull run, and I think next bull run it'll run up to that dollar range. That's been kind of the goal with Dogecoin, so I think it can potentially get back to that range. And Crow is down 2.33%. With Crow, I know I got over 90 something cents last bull run. So again, could be a potential to get in on Crow. What is Crow's price? Let's take a quick look at Crow. What is Crow's price? Okay, yeah, Crow's sitting at 9 cents, right? So definitely, potentially like a 10x, potentially next bull run. So we'll see. And so let's go down here. Let's go back to, so Bitcoin is sitting at $36,447. Now it's been ranging between $36,000, $37,000. Down a little bit over the last 24 hours, but not by much, 0.07%. But again, it's nice to see Bitcoin kind of in this range as opposed to, bottoming out, around 20,000 and a little lower. But nice to see it just kind of pump up, and we'll see how it plays out over the next few months. The Bitcoin halving is in April. A lot of companies have been filing for Bitcoin ETFs. So, mainstream adoption is kind of the goal. So, let's see how this looks, 2024, 2025. BlackRock, they also filed for an Ethereum ETF, which is definitely, a bullish move for for crypto as a whole, because anytime you have these big institutions looking at it, kind of gives a little bit more and more legitimacy to it. But everybody understands that crypto is a new asset. Ethereum, I believe in the bull run, you know, not financial advice, but in my opinion, I think it could creep closer to that 10K mark, far as in the next bull run. So a lot of gains there. I know it got close to almost. Let's look at Ethereum. What did it get to last time? And this is the anticipation of me thinking of more crypto adoption and more people on the blockchain and using it. That's kind of where I'm looking at with that. So, okay, almost 5,000, right? So, in my opinion, I think it could potentially double. But again, we'll see, right? Not financial advice, but we like Ethereum as kind of the base, of everything, right? BNB, we like BNB. BNB sitting at $243.31. It got like right around that 660 something mark, I believe, last bull run. So we like that. A lot of people like to, you know, they like to transact on Binance Smart Chain because transactions are fast. It's low cost as far as transaction fees. So we like BNB. We like what CZ is doing. He's been under a little bit of fire, legally. So we'll see how all that plays out. But definitely like BNB as a project, right? And then here's some of the some other assets: XRP, Sol, Doge, right? And going over to the next list here, AVAX. AVAX has been on a nice run over the last 7 days. And we're sitting at $21.25. All-time high was like right around 144 bucks. Now, can it get back to that range next bull run? Could be a possibility. So we'll have to just kind of wait and see. Huge fan of Matic, sitting at 83 cents, and it's been on a nice little run over the last couple of weeks, up 4.18%. Now with Matic, I believe it got close to that. Let's take a quick look at Matic. What did Matic get at? All-time highs. It is a little over $2. Matic again, so $2.92. So, potentially could double, right? Closer to that $6 range with Matic. So we like Matic. We like all the partnerships they have with Disney, NFL, you name it. They have a ton of partnerships. DraftKings, like a lot of people have like deals with Polygon. Tailcoin is another one that has a deal with Polygon. We like what Polygon is doing. So definitely, pretty bullish on Polygon Matic. Chainlink, we like Chainlink. Chainlink is pretty much it's kind of connects everything, real world data, and it brings it to the blockchain. So it connects everything, and they have their hands in everything, and a connection to every, blockchain, every crypto project, you name it. Chainlink has a partnership with, and with Chainlink, I think it's been on a nice run. It was around $5, and it's kind of ever since then been kind of creeping up. It's around this $14 range. All time high was like around $52. With Chainlink, it's extremely undervalued. So I think with Chainlink, it could also be one of those that double with that, that target price being like closer to that, between that $75 and $100 range, probably leaning more towards the $100 range. But again, we'll see. There is a lot of value with Chainlink. Right, and then here's the rest of these here. We like Mana. Mana last bull run went to like $5 and 80 something cents and some change. So we like Mana. It's the metaverse. It's the original metaverse. There's the digital real estate, digital land, NFTs, a lot of cool stuff that you can do in Decentraland. So Decentraland at 41 cents is undervalued. So it could it potentially get back to its all-time high? There's a lot of competition in the metaverse But being that Mana is the original OG metaverse coin, I definitely feel that this one, could potentially get to that, that $5 range. But again, not financial advice, can't predict the future. And moving real quick over to Pulsechain, looks like PLS is down 7.49%, right? PulseX is down 8.48%, as you can see here. And then Hex, sitting at right around 1 cent, down 15.24%. So if you're wondering with some of your assets on Pulsechain why they're down, well, Pulsechain is the layer one solution. So when Pulsechain goes down, it just kind of pulls everything with it. But could potentially Pulsechain lose like a couple of zeros? Excuse me. To me, I definitely feel it could lose a couple of zeros. We've seen some people predict as high as Pulsechain getting to 5 cents, right? So, for me, I am dollar cost averaging into Pulsechain and just building my bag and just setting it aside for the bull run, right? I'm just setting it aside for the bull run, right? I have a small bag of PulseX, a very small bag of PulseX, and so we'll see. But Pulsechain pretty much had an effect on Pulsetrip. Pulsetrip went down to $28.41, right? So when Pulsechain goes down, it kind of pulls down P-Drip down to $28.41, and H2O kind of moved along with it because it's paired with Pulsetrip. So that's kind of what happened there. And real quick, let's look at some of the top gainers on Pulsechain. Pulsecoin is up 60%, right? Axis Alive is up 7.06%. Don't know much about that, but definitely need to look in that. And then the top losers, the Grays currency is down 29.95%. Teddy Bear, we love Teddy Bear. It's the original meme coin on Pulsechain. It's down 23.83%. So could be an opportunity to DCA into Teddy Bear because we like Teddy Bear. So for me, that's pretty much it on the market update as a whole. Looking at the market as a whole, kind of seeing where some of these crypto assets at. I will leave my crypto.com referral link in the YouTube description if you want to download the crypto.com app and potentially, buy some of these coins that we kind of referred to, like Mana, Internet Computer, Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, the list goes on and on, Doge, right? Matic, AVAX. So I will leave my crypto.com referral link in the YouTube description if you so choose to use it. And I want to say that we'll both get like a kickback of, some crypto if you use that referral link. So that is pretty much it. I want to thank everybody for listening and thanks for stopping by.